all you viewers to play later, how we doing? Man, it is time to get right back into the Horus Heresy part of stuff. Today we're going to take a look at the Legion Astartes. What is it? Terminator Tartaros squad. Whatever. Tartaros squad. You get 10 Terminators in here. There's the back of the box. What instantly attracted me to this is the heavy Terminator armor. These guys, especially in 30K from what I understand, are big old tanks on the battlefield. Not to mention the special weapons for this Terminator squad. Now, when I assembled mine, I went with a big unit of 10. I really didn't want to break them down. As usual with the unboxing, it's got the Eye of Horus on there. And from what I understand, if I did it right, yep. And on the other side, you've got the Legion. Well, I should say, the Loyalists. Now, let's open it up. I've got them all put together and primed. Yesterday was assembly day here in the house, which is always a fun time. Come on. Now, before I forget, we'll get this out of the way urgently. Currently on Amazon as of September 12th, 2022. This is $72.25, and it has Prime delivery eligible. I'll be honest, I bought it at my local gaming store, so I paid a bit much more for it, okay? Alright, Games Workshop, seriously, if you ever watch this, I am getting really freaking sick and tired of Imperial Fists and the Eyes of Horus. Come on. People play other legions. Could you give other transfer sheets? Or at least, like I've said before in other videos, get them back in stock on your damn web store. As with everything from Games Workshop, they come on sprues. Okay? All these pieces have little numbers on there, so you can go through and you can find exactly what you need. I do like the look of those lightning claws. Those are pretty badass. Now, I will admit, when I was building my Terminators, I went a little combi bolter heavy. I really, truly did. I really wanted this because of those special weapons right there. But I'm going to show you those in just a moment. Like everything else with Games Workshop, you get an instruction guide. And the pieces the tools that they think you're going to need. I cannot stress this enough. Their hobby knife thing, it just sucks. Don't get it. I like that on the back of the instruction sheet. I thought that was kind of neat. A little bit of black and white art that, I'll be honest, I'm probably going to take out, save, and put it in a frame somewhere. They give you step-by-step instructions how to go through things. Now, what I thought was cool is if you wanted to make two five-man squads, they gave you enough pieces for a second sergeant. So I thought that was really interesting, but honestly, in the rules it says for every 5 models you can get a heavy weapon upgrade. I went with a 10-man because I wanted a punch you in the mouth kind of squad. So with everything, with the poses and the bodies, they give you ways to put them together depending how you want to do your force. So there's Games Workshop's thing for everything assembled at the end. So let me show you mine. Where do we start? Okay. So everything went together pretty smoothly. There is the Sergeant. The only thing I was a little curious on was the grenade harness, which is an optional upgrade for your Sergeant. You don't need to take it, but if it's optional, I want it molded onto my figure. Doesn't mean I got to take it every time, but at least it's there. Little piece of advice I can give you when you're putting your stuff together. The shoulder pauldrons here, wait till the end to put those on, because depending how they lay and how you position them, this piece right there, the front of the Terminator armor that kind of clamps down and gives you that big gaping hole right in the middle, sometimes, as you can kind of see, it will not fit right. So save those shoulder pauldrons to the end. That's something that I had to figure out on the fly. But like I said, there's my Sergeant. I love the big bulkiness on the armor. It's going to be really easy to paint, really beautiful to paint with the simple Space Wolf style that I have come up with. One of the hugest reasons I wanted this box set, hands down, the autocannon. Can you imagine walking into battle with that big just boom, 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 right there on your arm, and you're like, ah. Oh, it's great. And I tried modeling the face along going with the weapon, but still, like I said, I didn't do it right there. So you can see that big gap. Like I said, figured it out on the fly. Now, they do have a plasma pistol or a plasma gun, but I'll be honest with you, I really like the look of the heavy flamer. I figured with that autocannon, making you put your head down and you bathe them in the holy flame, there you go. I gave him a chain fist, but this one went together a little bit easier up top, but as you can see, there's still some missing parts. Now, I know these are going to look kind of redundant, but there's another example. See, it didn't go right on the top. Just the guy with that little combi bolter. I like the look of it, where he's like, what? You know? That one went on pretty good. See, I like the look of that, where he's just off to the side, snapping off shots. I thought that was really, really cool. Okay. Now, another one that I didn't pay too attention to the face, so half the face is buried in the armor, but that's kind of okay. Because, you know, they've got all the gadgets and the cameras and everything else going on. And then, you know, kind of wrapping them up, because they're pretty much all the same. Towards the end, I was like, well, let me get some lightning claws. I went, alright, well, we gotta get these guys in. So, come here. Of course, focus. And there's the other one. Like I said, I like the look. They're big, bulky, simplistic, easy to get moving forward, going to be easy to get on the paint, you know, the paint table. Yes, this week is all crafting week because I've also picked up the Leviathan Siege Dreadnought with ranged weapons and a Stormhawk Interceptor for my Space Wolves in 40k. I've never had a flyer before in my force, and I thought that might be a great addition, just having, you know, the screaming thing coming in, you know, broken arrow, bah, 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 bah. It's just me. Totally geeking out. Now, I am at the favorite part of the video for me. I want to know your... Wait... questions, comments, love, hatred, anger, all that fun stuff right down below. Have you included, you know, the Tartarus Terminators in your force? You know, any tips, tricks, anything like that for playing with them on the tabletop? Because I'll be honest, in 40k, Terminators are big, badass walking tanks who want to come up and punch you in the mouth. So, that's why I really wanted to get him in my fledgling little Space Wolf force. I have other troops arriving today. I really like the gray pattern that I'm pulling out because, like, in the Libero Astartes, you know, the big book that I've got to bring to my channel, which is freaking humongous, they talk about the Space Wolf armor color is dark gray, like the thundery clouds over Fenris or the deep raging seas, which is a little bit different than the weird blue-gray they have nowadays, but I like it. I like the force. I like where it's going. Now, with all that being said, if it made you laugh, made you cringe, made you cry, made you do any of that during this video, please hit that big old thumbs up. It's only going to show love and support for the channel, and that is always appreciated. But guys, there we go. My quick tabletop look at the, you know, Horus Heresy, Legion of Astartes Terminator Tartaros squad. I want to thank all of you for watching. I hope all of you are having a safe day, a great day, and I hope one day to see all of you across the tabletop.